YouTube. My name is Elijah here with another one. And today I want to talk about God, man, woman. I believe we both men and women, we are all the same in the sense that everything that is going on, the positive, the negative, happen in a man or a woman head before they bring it into reality. So I've never considered women as weak at all. Women know exactly what they are doing, and we are all the same in the sense that we all came from the Creator, from God. And I don't believe God is a man or a woman. I want to say God is an entity, is a force that lives in both man and woman. And I'll tell you this, brothers and sisters, God definitely, I'll say, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom, is the beginning of everything that ever existed. Knowing who you are as a man, knowing who you are as a woman, knowing that you're here definitely to represent God in His image, and you could represent Him by showing more of love, positivity. This world is full of positive and negative. Some people they go ahead spreading negativity and all that, but I will recommend if you want to have peace to the end of your life, is rather show more of the positive side, more of kindness, more of love, more of generosity. Knowing thyself is the beginning of all wisdom. A man or a woman who does not know himself will definitely be a follower of the system. We just go where the system is going like a robot. So you want to know thyself, and you could definitely know thyself, by asking yourself the random question, by going on solitude, shut the whole system off, just pour into yourself. From that way, you could discover who you are. Because I believe you and I, we've been chosen by our Creator. It's only few that hear the calling of God. That's why there's a lot of distraction in this modern world, whereby they don't want us to hear our callings. Because there's a spirit inside of you, there's a spirit inside of me that is calling for us to be aware of. But there's so much distraction in this modern world. So knowing thyself, also knowing the quality of your thought. Quality of your thought determines your heaven and hell. And when I mean this heaven and hell, I don't mean to scare you, brothers and sisters. I don't mean to scare no one. Because when people hear hell, they start having the mindset of fear. But when you hear heaven, you all get excited. But at the same time, I believe heaven and hell is a state of mind. When you spread more of negativity, more of hatred, jealousy, envy, all this negative stuff, you literally building a hell for yourself by having this type of mindsets. You don't want your brother to succeed. You don't want your sister to succeed. And I'll say that for myself. Growing up has been a lot of pain, a lot of, rejection, bully. One question that I've always asked myself is, why is God, why is my pops is a messed up dude. Why do you give me this kind of pops? Why? That's what I've always said to myself, why? But now, that I actually shut everyone off, I decide to be alone, to actually go on this journey and knowing myself. For some reason, I feel sense of peace. For some reason, I feel joy and happiness. And then I was able to realize that, the quality of my thoughts may really keep me happy. Me not, giving myself attention to negativity, just having to fill myself up, knowing that I'm enough, knowing that I don't need anyone to complete me, knowing that I am whole. Because many people get into relationship thinking that boy or that woman, that man or that woman will complete them, knowing that you should already be complete. So that woman or that man should add what they want to add to your life. People should be adding to your life, not to complete you. Because you are a complete vessel created in God's image. I'm going to move on to man. I believe all men should have a sense of leadership. Believe it or not, brothers, we all here on a journey. But, and I would advise you be the leader, be the captain of your boats, because we're all in a journey. We have some leaders who do not even create us, because I believe all men, we are all kings of ourselves. If you can know that you're a king of yourself, you're a queen as well, you know that you're all here on a journey. Why some leaders want you to go the route that they've already paid for us, I want to say, take some time to know yourself, know that you are the captain of your boat, because I believe we are all sailing somewhere. But the moment you start realizing you are the captain of your boat instead of being a passenger, whereby they just drive you wherever you want to go, be the captain of your boat, be the captain of your life, be the captain of your journey. Hand up to it. It's not going to be easy, but definitely hand up to it instead of living a life of 360 that the world, society has actually programmed us to live. A life that leads to nowhere. I'll say a man should protect. As a man, you want to have a sense of protection. You want to be able to protect your family. You want to be able to protect your wife, your kids, your family, your neighbors. And when I mean your neighbors as well, I believe we are all connected. And the more connected we are, the more this society can divide us, even though that's what society is trying to do, division. That's what society is trying to do, divide us, make us hate on one another. And I believe the more we love one another, the more I care about what you're going through, you care about what I'm going through. Because I often hear, oftentimes people say, nobody cares about you. No, that person don't care. I don't give a fuck what you're going through. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. If we all have this mindset, like we don't care about each other, definitely society is going to be the one directing our life. But once we come together and we care about one another, trust me, society will definitely adapt to that mindset. The man should be able to provide and be of service. As a man, you want to be able to provide for your family, for your loved ones, and be of service. And when you provide and be of service, do not expect the people you're providing for and serving should be the person to repay you back. Do it because that is who you are. Do it because that's what you're meant to do, to be of service to your brothers and sisters. You want to be of service as well. And I realize many people are of service, but they are doing it indirectly by doing a 9-to-5 job. Not saying 9 to 5 is bad. 9 to 5 is not bad at all. But at the same time, once you get off from your 9 to 5, I think you should add more value to yourself. In the beginning, it's not going to make sense when you start doing this, making these choices by getting off your 9 to 5 instead of watch Netflix or hang out with a girl. Take some time to know yourself. Take some time to discover what you really like. Start doing it. In the long run, it might not make sense at first. In the long run, it's definitely going to serve you the kind of life you want. Because when you're doing your 9 to 5, you're serving indirectly. There's so much your boss is going to pay you that is going to actually lead to any progression or to the life you are happy about. So much your boss is going to pay you. Also, as a man, I believe you should stand by your word. Stand by your word. You want to stand by every word you say. Definitely, yeah, you're going to make mistakes. We are all human. We make some mistakes. We stumble, we fall. But at the same time, we rise. We end up through all our mistakes that we made, and we learn from it. We're not going to set appointments with someone at 6 o'clock and you get in there at 6:30 and you do that over and over and you think that person is going to trust you or want to partner with you. So you want to stand by your word that you speak. I'll talk about discipline and consistency. Discipline and consistency. Both men and women, I believe we should have this mindset. We should have this habit in all. We should be disciplined. We should be consistent with all we do. Because I would say discipline and consistency are brothers, because only then you will get a result. If you discipline, but you're not consistent with it, yeah, you discipline, you go to the gym once a week, but you're taking 2, 3 days off, you're taking 1 month off, you're not consistent. So I don't believe you're going to get any results if you only go to gym once a week and you take off for like a month. So discipline and consistency will definitely lead to results at the end of the day. And I will say this just to add it on. Man, you give life. You give life. But we have seed. So we live in a world, in a society where men are, they want to count us out. They always want to talk about us in a bad way, in a negative way. But I would say men are very important in the society because we are the foundation. We are the seed. You plant a seed in a woman before she carried her seed for like 9 months before she bring it out. So you are a foundation. You give life as a man. A woman should have the sense to support. Like I said earlier, women should be disciplined as well, because a woman who is not disciplined, definitely you're ready for a loss. A woman brings about comfort. And this is where many of my brothers are stuck. They can't discomfort themselves for a while so they could discover who they really are. As a man, you have to discomfort yourself for a while so you can know who you really are and what you stand for. Because you chase women, this is all women is going to give to you. Woman is going to bring about comfort to our life. So you got to give yourself a grace to know who you are before you elevate into another comfort. As women also care for us. They are all our mothers. They care for us as well. Women are pillars. And when I mean pillar, I'm going to do a little drawing right here, YouTube. Foundation. For any house that you want to build, because I believe marriage or any relationship should be built on a foundation, because you're trying to build a community, you're trying to raise, maybe give back or trying to build a community. I'll say it that way. These are men. You should know that as a man, you are the foundation. You are the rock. And as a woman, I was in construction for a little while, in my early stage. I'll say these are women. Women are pillars. Women are, and in every house, I don't know if I have any construction or people who know a little bit about construction. In every house, there's always 4 pillars holding the house. I believe this is where women stand. Women are the one holding the house to make it run, to make it the way it is. Any house, any home you go to, the way it is, that is the handwork of a woman. A woman make the house stable. Woman keep the house running. Women are the 4 walls of the house. Without a woman, there's no house. A man, yeah, you can build the foundation, you can got everything all going for you, but without a woman, you cannot build no house. Women are the pillars holding the house. Women are very important in this society. They are the one holding the house. That's why I'll tell you, a woman can raise you to be a leader. I was raised by a woman. A woman can get you lost as well. So women are very important in society, because a woman will produce or bring life into existence. When you plant the seed in her, she carry for 9 months and she will produce the life. So that's where everything all begins. And I've heard a lot of videos, a lot of people talking about men, you are the prize. Women are arguing, we are the prize. What about, I tell you, both men and women, we are all the prize. We've all been hurt. Many men, many women, it's just a broken society out there. But if you can do the job and work on yourself to heal yourself, I believe you are the prize. I believe you are the queen and you are the kings. Once you heal yourself and do the internal job on yourself instead of passing it around, because that is what I realize many people do, especially for women. One thing they want to do after their heart is broken is explosive clothes, put on makeup, just get their whole body enhanced and just instead of healing, but they are not healing. They just want to look more beautiful to cause more distraction. But for women out there who are actually doing the job to heal themselves before going into another relationship, and for men out there who are actually giving themselves grace to heal themselves before they go into another relationship, I believe we are all the prize.